What's going guys, it's Tosh here and I'm back for another video, and today we're going to rank all the tag team units in Bleach bracelets from strongest to weakest, from S rank to D rank. Before we start, I just want to give a huge shout out to all the fans and the support, the subscribers, everything. We just reached 1.1k, or yeah, 1102 subs exactly, which is, you know, not much, but it's insane for me, at least as a small YouTuber in the Bleach community. I hope we can reach higher, subs in the future. But as I said, I just want to thank you guys. So yeah, let's get into the tier list. So starting off, we have Tag Team Rukia. Quote: "They can't separate us. We're always together." She's talking about Sudana Shuraiki. So attribute Tech. Soul trait, normal attack damage at 20%. Amplification, sorry, per two killers, which is really good. You know, Hollow and Arankar, which is a massive, one of the best killers, if not the best, two best killers in the game. Stats, they are pretty garbage, but 642 attack and 626 SP, which is really low in the today's standards. Going to the skills, she has Sprint +1, Blizzard 10%, she has Havoc 10%, Blast Zone 20%, Berserker 20%, and Bombardment. She has Freeze on everything, including Strong Attack, Nad, and Soul Bomb. Going into her kit, it's garbage, but as I said, as you can see in skills, she has Sprint +1, which is good. She does have a Blast Zone, and she does have a Bombardment, so she is a good nuker for GQ, and a bonus at the same time. And she's a good normal attack damage link at 20%. So she's kind of usable for, as a link and as a GQ bomber. So yeah, she's kind of usable. I have C, just because as I said, she's usable for GQ as a nuker, and she has a good, decent stall trait, and she does have a good hull killer and Arank killer. She does have Sprint +1, she does have a Berserker at 10%, she does have Freeze and everything, so that, I guess she's kind of worth it, and she's a good character for Sinkaimon if you need her. I think you need her in a specific floor maybe, but yeah, other than that, she's kind of garbage. But yeah, so we're done with Tag Team Rukia, going into the Tag Team Mayuri. Quote: "It is my duty to administer the punishment to it for betraying its master." So attribute speed, soul trait strong attack damage at 20%, which is trash. Application Serpent Captain, so has two applications: Killer Captain and Arankar. Really garbage Killer Captain, but a good killer. The other killer is Arankar, so that's kind of good. Stats 617 attack and 644 SP, which is trash. Scales: Sprint +1, long range 15%, blast zone 20%, berserker 10%, with 2 seconds, poison everything, including Nad, strong attack, and soul bomb. To be honest, I think this character is worse than Tag Team Rukia, just because he has a trash soul trait. He doesn't have a bombardment, and he just have a longer 15%, but it's kind of useless. It's much better speed characters too. So yeah, I don't want to go much more in detail. Everyone knows how trash this tag team character is. He's one of the most trash tag team characters I've seen in Bleach bracelets, to be honest. But yeah, and then we have another trash Tag Team Yomichika. Quote: "Our pride is at stake. We will continue fighting until the fight is done." Attribute Mind, soul trait dodge rate at 11%, which is a trash. Oh my god, bro. Modification: Solper, Killer, Solper, and Hollow, which is at least two good killers. 650 attack, 622 SP, which is higher than Tag Team Mayuri's, which is kind of insane. Sprint +1, long range 10%, devastation 10%, Havoc 10%, bruiser 10%, and 10% berserker. And he does have poison and weaken on his soul bomb, so that's something at least. And he has good killers. He has a better soul trait than Mayuri, in my opinion. Dodge rate, you can use it for AR if you're not good at dodging, so that's something at least, I guess. And he has two good killers. He has Sprint +1, longer reach. He does have a Havoc, so yeah, and he does have a weakened soul bomb. But as I said, he's kind of trash too. Both are, sadly. We need a new remake for Tag Team Mayuri, Tag Team Rukia, and Tag Team Yomichika, in my opinion. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's get into the next tag team character, which is Tag Team Byakuya. Quote: "If it is for the sake of my pride, there's nothing I want to destroy." Cool quote. Attribute power, soul trait, strong attack, recharge time at 12%, which is a good damn link. Application, Serpent Captain, Killer, Anchor, and Spada, which is decent. No, not bad at all. He has two applications too, Serpent Captain. 644 attack and 603 SP. Skill speed +1, adrenaline 50%, Brazil 50%, dosation 40%, frenzy. In my opinion, this character has a better kit than Mayuri and Yumichika. And yeah, I think he's kind of usable for Senkaimon when you need him for like Warriors Path and stuff. He's a good GQ bonus, just for the bonus. But other than that, he's a good link, good recharge link at 12%, which is something at least. He does have Sprinter, does have Frenzy. So I mean, yeah, he's kind of decent as attacking Rukia. He has his own content, I guess, and some stuff. But yeah, he's trash too, kinda. So yeah, in general, all these tag team characters are really trash. K-Nab needs to make new tag team characters, but yeah, not more in the details for that. He has a strong attack recharge link, so that's something. So that's why he's in C rank. Going into tag team Shunzui. Quote, my girls are very busy today, the only games they play are the ones at my house. Attribute, tech, Stolt rate, normal attack damage at 20%, which is a decent Stolt rate. Efficacious sword per captain, killer, hollow, and espada, not bad. Yeah, I like that. The details on tag team units when they have 2 killers, but they get shafted on their Stolt rate and skills and stats. But going to the stats, he has a 646 attack and 65 SP. Which is kind of meh. Nah, bro. Skill speed +1, Blizzard 20%, Berserker 50%, Blast 50%, Devastation 25%. This character, I think when he first came out, he was pretty hyped, but now he's kind of trash. I don't see many people use him. He's kind of trash. I want him D just because he has that NAD 20% link. On his Stolt rate, he has a good killer, hollow, and he does have spin +1, and Blast Zone 5%, Berserker 5%. He does have a 646 attack, which is higher than the other tag team units I have been going through, I think, right now. But yeah, I think he's in C. And yeah, he's a good GK bonus if you need him, in the higher scores. Just be there, have Tilly Soifo, and then tag team Shunzi, and then have bonus vortex like Friends Renji, and then you're good to go. So he has his own uses, I guess. So yeah, I'll have him C. Going into one of the most trash characters I have seen in Bleach in general, tag team Momo. Quote, right now we must fulfill our duties as Swords and Zanpakuto. Attribute mind, Soul Trade strong attack damage at 20%. Bro, I don't want to talk about it. Sword purification, killer, sword and hollow, which is interesting. She has amazing killers. Stats are, man, trash as hell. 610 attack, 626 SP, skill sprint +1, longest 50%, berserker 10%, blast 20%, ability +2 seconds, berserker 50%. So her skills are pretty good, but the stats are garbage. Same with the Stolt rate. And her base form, she has burn on everything, NAD, strong attack, and soul bomb, which is something. This character is a bonus for Chronicle Quest, I think. Which is pretty good, getting the more points and scrolls and stuff for the Transcendence Max character. And she does have a longest 50% speed +1, Blast Zone, Bruiser. So she's, in my opinion, she's a bit better than these two right there, Mayuri and Yumichika. And she has Burn on Everything, which is cool. But yeah, main reason why she's in C is because she's a bonus in Chronicle Quest, which is kind of good. And you need her for specific floors in Senkaimon. I have been using her, so yeah, I think she's in C. I think she deserves this spot. So yeah, let's have her in C, I guess. I don't think any of these Tactical Rukia or the ones I'm going through is like bonus for Chronicle. Maybe Muchika, I'm not sure if he is, but he will still be in D because he's trash compared to Momo, because as I said, she's usable for Senkaimon. Going into Tag Team Rangekyo, attribute speed, Soul Trade, strong attack recharge time at 40%, which is really good. Efficacious Solar Pro, good killers, clear and hollow. Stats 650 attack, 647 SP. Decent skill spin +1, Havoc 20%, Booster 5%, Berserk 40%, Devastation 40%, weekend defense. To be honest, I'm in middle for these characters because she has an amazing Soul Trade. I don't know if she's a bonus for Chronicle Quest. If she is, that's good. She has weekend defense. She has sprint plus 1, Havoc, Bruiser. You know, she has some things. 647 SP, good killers. I think she deserves to be in C2. Just because she's a good soul trade, I guess. And I don't know if you need her for Senkaimon or AR and something, but yeah, I think she's in deserves that C spot. Going into Tag Team Soifon quote, I'll not rely solely on my Zanpakuto. That is the way in which I was trained to be at this level. Man, I can see your level. But yeah, going into her stats and skills, going into her attributes, she has minor attributes, soul trait NAD at 20%, which is good. Alchemist Sorpen Captain, 2 killers, Sorpen Espada. Going through the stats, it's pretty interesting. This character has 579 SP, but she has a damn high attack for, you know, compared to the Tag Team characters. 686 attack, which is kind of high. Spin plus 1, How 50%, Bruiser 50%, Berserk 50%, Bombardment, and then she has poison and everything, which is nice. So this character is usable, I guess. I think she's a bonus for Chronicle in part 1 or part 2. But going into it, she has a usable soul trait, she has a bombardment, she has a Havoc, she has a sprinter, she has a high attack, she has good killers, soul per killer, she has poison on everything. So yeah, I think she deserves to be in C spot too. So yeah, nothing more, nothing less. Going into Tag Team Komamura. Quote, thank you, let's fight together. Attribute hard, soul trait strong attack damage at 20%, which is garbage. Application super captain, healer captain hollow. Stats 593 SP, 659 attack. Skills, frenzy, long reach 25%, bruiser 20%, sprint plus 1, devastation 20%, durability plus 5 seconds, and paralysis on everything besides NAD, which is kind of decent, you know. But yeah, this character is meh at best. But he has 2 killers, which is Captain Hollow. You know, you don't need Captain Killer because he's trashing PvP, but he does have a Hollow Killer, and he does have a massive amount of attack. But yeah, he has Frenzy too, but I mean, I don't know, man. Between D and C for this character, his soul trait is trash, bro. And I don't know, man. Compared to Tag Team Soifon, for example, she has Bombardment, so she's a nuke with GQ. I don't know, man. Between D and C for this character, I will have him in D at the moment. So yeah, that's for Komamura. Going into the next character, which is better than all of the Tag Team characters in my opinion, Tag Team Ritsu. Going into the quote, we must stand firm when the critical situations arise. Sadly, I don't have this character. I really want her. Going into the attribute, she's speed, soul trait, recovered, 25% stamina between quest areas, which is better than a strong attack damage link. Application, Serpent Captain, 2 killers with a Serpent Arc, which is damn good. Going to stats, she has attack at 630, SP at 724. She skills speed plus 1, long 20%, berserk 40%, devastation 40%, frenzy, paralysis on everything besides NAD. So this character has a decent kit. She has a pretty, meh soul trait. She has good killers. She has a high SP, 724, which is damn high. She has frenzy, long range 20%, sprint plus 1. She's a good GQ vortex unit, and she's good at outdoing IZ. I think this character deserves to be in B or A. To be honest, I think I would have her in A because she's good in some other contents too, like Senkaimon, and I think she's maybe a bonus for Chronicle. I'm not sure. But yeah, just because she's a good Vortex unit, I will have her an A. I think she deserves that spot. So yeah, nothing more, nothing less. Let's get into the next character, which is Chojiro, Tag Team Chojiro. Quote, as long as Genro stays here, I will service his right hand. Mind attribute, soul trait, strong attack damage 20%, application soul reaper, 2 killers, Captain Hollow. Stats 655 SP, attack 691, sprint plus 1. The skills are pretty good. Now, going to the skills, he has long range 20%, sprint plus 1, Howl 20%, Berserk 50%, Berserk 40%, devastation 40%, and double plus 5 seconds. And going into the skills, he has paralysis on everything. Sadly, it's further serious than the full screener. Trash soul trait, decent trash stats. decent skills. Strong attacks are all garbage in my opinion. Tag Team Chojuro D without a doubt in my opinion. If he had a better, he's a bonus for Chronicle maybe. If he is, then he should be in C, but I'm not sure at the moment. So yeah, let's have him in D for now. But as I said, if he's a bonus for Conquest, he should be in C. I'm not sure, so that's why I have him in D. Going to the one of the best tag team units in the game, Tag Team Ichigo. Quote is who I am, and always do a part of me. It's as simple as that. Talking about White Sangetsu or White Ichigo. Attribute power, Slaughter strong attack damage 20%, which is garbage. Super application. 2 amazing killers, Slurp and Arankar. Amazing stats, 725 SP and attack at 634, which is pretty decent today's standards in my opinion. Okay, let's have the number 1 music, why not? Okay, so where's Ichigo? Alright, my bad. Sorry for that, guys. So going to stats, 640 for attacks, 724 stats, skills, spin +1, long range 20%, Havoc 20%, Bruiser 30%, Frenzy 40%. Amazing kit in my opinion. Amazing character for IZ, you know, out IZ, PvE, bonus for Chronicle Quest. You need him specific for Senkaimon, I guess. When he's bonus for AR, he's good. Amazing GQ unit for Vortex for Guild Quest. And he has just amazing killers, good skills, pretty good decent stats. As I said, a Vortex character. I think he deserves to be an S. You know, he can auto IZ without easy. So yeah, Tag Team Ichigo in S baby, and he's a bonus for Chronicle. So yeah, good for PvE in general, droplet zones, raids, etc. So yeah, going into the next character, we have Tag Team Koga, which was hyped when it first came out, was amazing, but now it's kind of meh. Going to the quote, you will curse your misfortune for having ever laid eyes on this word. Attribute tech, soul trait, amazing soul trait, they are 20%. So that's a good link. Application sorter, killer stopping captain, pretty decent killers. 687 attack, 663 at SP. Going to skills, he has speed +1, burst 5%, blast 40%, dosage 40% frenzy. He has weaken on his second SAR and his third SAR. First, he has a burn, soul bomb has a burn, and NAD is just normal NAD, nothing on it. I think you can use this character as a combo unit for GQ if I'm not wrong. He has second SAR, is kind of a Vortex, a short one, and he's a good DR link. I think he's better than all of this. I don't want to have him in A, but I will have him in B. You need him for Senkaimon 2 in specific floors. But yeah, I don't think he's a bonus in Chronicle Quest either. But just because he has, he's good for Senkaimon. In general, he has a good soul trait. He has frenzy. He has, he's just a decent character, in my opinion. So yeah, I will have him in B without a doubt. Going to the next character, which is an amazing character, Tag Team Renji. But by the way, for the ones who is wondering if you should max link slot these Tag Team characters, I would say Tag Team Ichigo, Tag Team Renji, Tag Team Toshiro, Tag Team Ikaku, and those four, in my opinion, is worth Tag Team max link slotting. But anyways, going to Tag Team Renji, quote, I may have some weakness, but as long as I continue to strive for greatness, I think it will become stronger. Cool. Attribute Heart, Soul Trait, Strong Attack, Recharge Time at 12%, which is a good Soul Trait. Application Swerper, Amazing Killer, Horror and Arankar, amazing stats. I won't say amazing, but it's pretty good. SP is 725 and attack at 630. Skill Speed +1, Long Range 20%, Havoc 20%, Brazil 30%, Frenzy, Devastation 40%. Sadly, it doesn't have a full screen on his third, but it's pretty good. It's a charger. He has burn on it on his third and Soul Bomb. So yeah, pretty decent kit. Good soul trait, good for BBS in content in general, optimize the droplet zones, doing PvE in general. Chronicle Quest bonus unit, good for Senkaimon. Between S and A for this character, to be honest. Good for AR as a bonus. I think I will have him in A without S without a doubt. I think he's an amazing character, pretty underrated. But yeah, so that's Tag Team Ranger for you. Amazing character. Definitely worth the pots. Going to the next character, which is my favorite character in Bleach. You guys know it, or in anime. Quote, remember where you are from, remember your home. Tag Team Toshiro. Attribute Tech, Soul Rate strong attack damage 20%, which is trash. Application Sword Captain, Killer Sword Armor, which is amazing. Stats SP 765, which is damn high into the standards. It's above average. Stats 658 attack. Skill sprint +1, long range 20%, resist 20%, devastation 4%, frenzy. The ability 5 seconds, freeze on everything, NAD, strong attack damage, and then his SARs, and then Soul Bomb, amazing kit. The first SAR is to launch, second is a ranged, amazing, it's sick. Third, it's not a full screener, but it's like a full screener, it's amazing too. NAD is pretty decent, and Soul Bomb, of course, a full screener, amazing character. In all content in Bleach, very souls besides PvP, in my opinion. Okay, now another personal song. So this character is really good for PvE, out to IZ, Slang Kaimon, AR when it's a bonus. GQ as a main runner, he's amazing. Sometimes when you need him for GQ. So yeah, and the S in without a doubt, in my opinion, best tag team character in the game, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. It's between Ichigo and him, but yeah. So yeah, he's amazing character. I mean, he has a good kit, above average SP, freeze on everything, frenzy, amazing strong attacks. And usually full for every content on Bleach races besides PvP. So yeah, I will have him in S. Going to the next character is Tag Team Ikkaku. Oh, my bad. Sorry for that, guys. Going to the quote: "A man's not a man if he can't be himself in battle." Attributes: speed, soul trait damage inflicted at full damage 20%, which is meh. Efficacious Usurper, Killer Usurper Orankar, which is good killers. Stats: 753 SP and so 642 attack. Going to the skills, he has sprint +1, boost 20%, devastation 4%, frenzy, we can attack, and yeah, he has a shield in the second SR, which is a usable thing. So his bonus for Chronicle Quest. He's good for AR when he's a bonus. He kind of has the shield, he can back up the team. GQ bonus character. PvE, he's pretty decent. Saying common, I don't know if you need him in specific floors. PvP is trash. But yeah, he has pretty decent kit too. So I think this character is amazing. I think out of these characters, I think he'll have an A with Hector Retsu. I think you guys would probably agree with me. And his soul trait is kind of meh, but yeah, he has good killers too. His frenzy is +1 in the skills. He has 753 SP. So he has a shield on the second SAR. He has a full screen on his third. So I mean, I think so, but yeah, I mean, it's good. So yeah, I will have an A. Going to the next character with Tag Team Omeda, which is a disappointment in my opinion. Quote: when we are done, I'm gonna force you to surrender to me. Attribute: power, soul trait damage at low stamina 30%, which is decent. Efficacious Sorper, Killer Sorper and Captain. Stats: 728 SP, 724 attack, which is pretty bad, not bad to be honest. The stats are pretty good. Skill sprint +2, bruiser 40%, berserker 40%, bombardment weakness and slow duration 100%, which is amazing. He has a bombardment, which is good for GQ nuker. He has speed +2, bro. He has good stats too, pretty good, and he has a captain, a super killer, which is pretty decent. And he's B in my opinion. He's better than most of these characters. But yeah, take the Omeda, take the B place, bro. I don't know, man. I don't think he's worth it. But yeah, I don't want to talk much about the character. Going to the next character, we take Joshua. I want to play with them for a while. It's the quote. Going to the attribute, his heart, soul trait NAD 20%, which is a good soul trait. Pretty decent. Efficacious open captain, killer Ankar and Spada. Stats 740 attack, 602 SP, which is damn low. Skill speed +1, low 20%, blast 20%, bruiser 40%, berserker 50%, devastation 40%, and going into his NAD, he has paralysis on his NAD and a burn on his soul bomb, which is but yeah, he's a decent character. I think he's above this character just because he has a good soul trait. He has a pretty decent armor killer. He has a 740 attack. He has a devastation 4%, low 20%, a sprint +1. He has a blast 2, and a berserk 40%. So yeah, I will have him in B. He's not the most amazing character, but I think, you know, if this is, you know, usable for Chronicle Quest as a bonus, is, you know, say come on. I think you need it for special floors and Path of Failure or something, but yeah, and GQ bonus, but yeah, that's my tag team list for this tier list. I think I did something wrong with Komamura, to be honest. It should be maybe C. But yeah, other than that, I think this tag team list is kind of accurate in my opinion. I think they are how they should be. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe if new. Let me know your thoughts on your tier list. Let me know in the comment section down below. And yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe if new. I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care, boys. Peace.